So you say you want to go to the Philippines, huh? I got some suggestions on where to stay. Anyway, that's what this video's about. My name's Rick, LTD in retirement, living the dream. Get a chance if you would. I appreciate it. Hit that like button and subscribe button and share it with all your friends too. If you're thinking about going to the Philippines and you just want to stay, you're just going to go there for like 2 weeks, a month. I don't know about you, but I know that when I first went there, I got real lucky in that where I stayed at made it for a real soft landing. I didn't know what to expect, and I really didn't really realize how hot it gets there. It definitely gets hot there. But where I stayed at was a real soft landing. Now some people are going there and they're going there to meet a girl, and I understand that. And that kind of stuff probably requires you once you get there to maybe go out to the province and meet up with them and stuff. If at all possible, I would suggest trying to meet first at a hotel. The one thing I noticed when I got there, because the time frame is exactly opposite from what it is here, at least in Indiana anyway. It's over here at noon, it's midnight there. So I really needed a couple days to recuperate. I was sleeping in the daytime over there for a while. It took me a few days, just to recuperate, especially from a 26-hour flight. Total 26 hours from the time I left till the time I got there. So I needed a couple days to recuperate, and I would recommend that if you're meeting a girl and you give yourself a couple days. I know that a lot of guys will meet up with their girls and they'll want to meet you at the airport and all that kind of stuff, and that's great. I mean, I get it, but it's probably not the best way to do it. At least it wasn't in my situation. Fortunately, I had a couple days before I hooked up with anybody. But anyway, where I would suggest, and now I recommend not flying into Manila. Manila is it's an experience in itself. It's real chaotic. It's real crowded. Unfortunately, the taxi drivers there have got a bad reputation for scamming people. To avoid all that, fly into Cebu City. I would not go to Manila. I avoid Manila at all cost. Now, I recognize if you're going there and you're wanting to stay in BGC, Makati, that kind of thing, you have no choice. Got to go into Manila. But I would sure try to not do it. I'd even fly to Thailand and try to fly into Clark Air Base, Pampanga. I'd try to do that before I'd fly into Manila. Just going to Manila is just not anything I know I want anything to do with. So anyway, flying into Cebu City is real easy. The airport's nice. You get there, doesn't matter what hour it is. There's plenty of taxi drivers there. You may pay a little more than what the meter says if you're getting one of those taxis. They'll try to get you to, go by a set price. You tell them where you want to go, and they'll try to, hey, okay, that'll cost you 800 pesos or something. You can tell them no, use the meter, and you can say meter plus 100 pesos, and most taxi drivers will jump on that. So, and it doesn't matter where they're taking you. Most of them will jump on that. So, anyway, you're less likelihood of getting burnt by a taxi driver and going into Cebu City. And the airport's actually not in Cebu City. It's in Lapu-Lapu, which is a small island abreast of Cebu City. There's 3 connecting bridges that go over to it. And depending on where you're staying at in Cebu City, depends on which bridge you would take. But if you fly into Cebu City Airport Cebu Airport, you're going to be landing at Lapu-Lapu. And in Lapu-Lapu, 15-20 minute taxi drive, ride away from the airport is an area called Mactan Newtown, just like it sounds, Mactan Newtown. And I would recommend staying there. It's a real soft landing. It's set up for foreigners. It's set up for Westerners. It's got restaurants. It's even got a Starbucks. There's grocery stores there. Not so much malls like Ayala Mall and SM Mall, which are some of the real popular areas. But a quick taxi ride from Mactan Newtown to wherever you want to go in Cebu City is real easy. From there, Mactan Newtown just makes for a real soft landing. It's where I stayed at almost the entire time. Close to 2 years I was in the Philippines. It's where I went other places, but that was my home base, was in Mactan Newtown. I think I stayed at the Quest Hotel for a few days the very first time I went over there, which was a nice hotel. If you're just set on going into Cebu City, the Quest Hotel was a nice setup. Right across the street's the Ayala Mall, which made it kind of neat, kind of convenient too. Anyway, Mactan Newtown has plenty of condos you can rent. There's Airbnbs, and there's all kinds of stuff, even on just Lapu-Lapu, that you can go to. There's Dusitani, which is a real nice high-end resort hotel area that you can go. There's plenty others too. That's just one of the ones that I remember going to. So Mactan Newtown. Now where I stayed at was a condo called One Pacific Residence. Across the street is called 8 Newtown, and that's a condo. Those are two that are conveniently located to everything in Mactan Newtown. Also real reasonably priced. Now, if you're not worried about cost, like, you don't mind spending over $1,000 a month for a condo or a hotel to stay at, then you don't then go wherever. But if you're trying to keep your costs down, for under $1,000, you can stay at Mactan Newtown. Or at One Pacific Residence in Mactan Newtown, 8 Newtown. I think that's the actual name of it. There's another one. There's 2 or 3 condo areas that you can go to in Mactan Newtown. There's also some real close to that that are even nicer, but you are going to spend more for it. So it just depends really on how much money you got to spend, and where actually you're going to go to. Those are the kind of things that you want to think about as far as, if you're just looking to get there and try to get your feet wet and spend a couple weeks. Real soft landings, Mactan Newtown, Cebu City. If you're looking to get out and explore, but you need a home base, that's a good one to go to, because from there, it's a real quick jump onto the airport again, and then the airport can take you wherever. Even if you were flying, I don't know if you can fly. I think you can fly in from Cebu City. I think you can fly into Dumaguete if you're trying to go to Dumaguete. From Cebu City, you can definitely fly into Tagaytay or Baguio, or up to Manila if you had to. But definitely from there, you could go to Clark Air Base and get up that way. I'd really try to avoid Manila at all costs, but depending on where you're going to go, you may have to end up going there. But if you can avoid it, I sure try. I'd even take buses and then ferries from island to island and try to get on the northern or the southern tip of Luzon, just to avoid flying in there, and then bus it. I maybe not that radical, but I just try to stay away from Manila at all costs. Anyway, you have any comments, please leave them. Any questions, I'll get back with you. I read all the comments and answer them. And if you would, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share this video with anybody that you know. I've got another couple videos coming up. I had one here recently. I think it was a short that I did on Flagler Beach, or maybe it's not a short. Maybe it's like a short 5 or 6 minute video on going to Flagler Beach in Florida. That's my favorite place in the whole world, Flagler Beach, Florida. So anyway, LTD in retirement. Please, again, hit the like button, subscribe button, share this with everybody, and I'll see you on the next one.